Thank you very much, Les Corla. I too want to raise the plight of the publicans, and in places like Kilgarvan, Statiout, Barradour, Rathmore, Guinea Scotland, Cordle, even very little of Castle Island is opened up in the line of pubs, and Knocknagoshel and Brasna, Curra, Foyres, Ballyfinane. So much of that whole countryside is still in lockdown as far as people, and there's two aspects to this. There's the publicans whose doors have been shut for all these months, and they were employing people. They were employing people and would be employing people, and like has been said before, some of these publicans are over 66 and they only have their pensions to pay for all the outlay that they have in a public house, whether it is electricity, whether it is all the things, insurance. The insurance bill doesn't go away, and they're saddled with all these costs, and they didn't qualify for the corona payment, and all we asked for was that they'd be brought up from the pension about €100 up to the 350, and that was refused. And I think it was very unfair on these people that have been employing so many people and are such value to the communities that they serve. And it's wrong on the other front thing is that the ordinary man that wanted to go for a drink or two, the nearest place they could go was to Killarney or Tralee or Kinmare, and they'd have to have a meal. And if they just wanted, in the first place, just to have 2 pints, it meant that they were away 3 or 4 hours to have a meal and to have their couple of points, and that's very unfair on all these people. And you have to remember that mental health is very important too, and many of these people they've gone into themselves for not being able to go out and meet people. And it's not just about drinks, it's about conversation and meeting people and discussing the events of the day or the week or whatever, and keeping in touch with people. And they've lost all this, and I really hope that the government and the public health team that give the green light to these premises to open on the 10th of August. I know we won't be sitting, but we're looking, we'll be still very concerned and if it doesn't happen. And there has been mootings or murmurs in recent days about that it may affect schools adversely if the pubs were opened. I couldn't see any sense to that. In relation to flooding, we were very lucky to get the Flesh River cleared down as far as got to Hoosh. But the other half of it is still to be cleared, going into Killarney. And Fleming's Caravan site prone to flooding. You have the Lake Hotel, because the flow out of the lakes and taking the Flesh, which the Flesh River flows out of, the Lone River is all blocked back along as far as the Lone Bridge and as far as the bay. And this needs to be dredged and cleaned out. Otherwise, it cost the wonderful Hoggart family a fortune, and they weren't covered by insurance because it has happened 2 or 3 times. I believe it cost them 2 or 3 million to get opened the last time they were flooded. And it's very, very unfair, and it's very clear if we fill that glass, if it's full of water, and if we put a few stones into it, the water will spill out over the top of it. And it is very clear they can be talking about climate change and till the cows come home, but if we don't clear out the rivers, you're going to have houses flooded, you're going to have roads flooded, you're going to have bridges taken away, and we need to go back and allow the farmers to clean the rivers like they always did.
Thank you, Deputy.
They're stopped from going in now because of cross-compliance. They lose their payments.
Thank you, Deputy.
And it is very, very unfair what's happening. And thank you very much.